Hello, everybody. First of all, I've got to apologise to everyone because of the bad audio and the quality of my microphone because this thing is really cheap. I bought this microphone for probably about $1.50. So I don't have a camera. I don't have a camera yet, and I might get one soon. But I don't really think I will upload any videos on YouTube, with my face on it or anywhere on the internet because I'm a little camera shy and it's not my type of thing, to have like hundreds of videos, existing in the internet myself. Anyway, I'd like to talk about the extraterrestrials. To be more precise, I'd like to talk about the reptilians. And the question is, are these reptilians real? I'd say yes, these reptilians are very, very real. I can only talk about my own experience, and the one time I saw a reptilian. It was a draco reptilian. Well, I would call it a draco reptilian because there's nothing else I could describe it as. I couldn't describe it as anything else. Maybe as a demon, but from what I've heard of how these reptilians look and what they are like, this was a draco reptilian. I must say, I saw this thing when I was having an astral projection. Basically, astral projection is when your astral body leaves your physical body and can travel into different dimensions with this astral body. Like, more people achieve an astral projection through meditation. They have a lot of like training methods and they meditate to come in this state of consciousness. To me, it always came naturally. When I was laying in bed, at night, the feeling would come over me, and I would astral project basically. But you do need a sharpened awareness and consciousness, obviously. I forgot to add as well that the day I had this bad experience that time in the astral world with this reptilian entity, that I was kind of depressive. I've had some kind of problems with my family members or with girlfriend or friends. I can't really remember, but you all know what it's like. And that was on a low vibrational level, and that's exactly where these evil entities vibrate. And when I entered the astral world, it didn't take long, and this being came up to me, and it held my astral arms on my back, and it was laughing right in my face like the whole time, and it was whispering some kind of ancient language that I couldn't understand, probably like old Sumerian language. I don't really know. And it was pretty large. This thing, it was really big. It was massive, and it had this white bluish color to it. And at that time, I didn't know what it was. But, I thought it was reptilian, but I've never heard of a reptilian in that color. And today, what I found out is that the reptilians that have this color are the draco reptilians, are actually the elite of the draco reptilians. They're pretty powerful as well. And it went on for about a minute. I'd say a minute. And it really scared the shit out of me until the end of it. Well, when it was, because I just wanted to get on with my astral projection, and this entity wasn't letting me. So I got a little bit pissed, and I got angry at it. And when I got angry, I wasn't scared anymore, and it just went off and left. So because they suck out the energy, the fear energy. Yeah, they try to scare people, and then they suck the energy. It's like a drug to them. It's like an energy supply. So it just went off, and probably went off to find another energy supply when it sussed that I wasn't scared. And it was, I've got to say as well, it was the only bad experience that I've ever had in astral projection. And all them wonderful times I've had in astral projection, they do make up for this one short bad experience. And that was my experience with the reptilian. Another time I had an experience where I saw a UFO. This was about 3 years ago when I was working in Germany, in a British military base in Germany. I was working as a guard, and I was on guard it was about 3 p.m. And I was talking to another guard and two soldiers who were having a conversation. And suddenly we all saw this triangle-shaped spacecraft up in the sky. It stood still, didn't make any movement at all, and we were like looking at it for about 3 minutes. And the weird thing about this experience was when the spacecraft disappeared, and I wanted to talk to the others about what we had just seen, they were like, oh, they just like went off. They just walked off, and they were like, oh, it could have been anything. And I mean, it was pretty obvious what it was. Well, that was nothing from this world. Well, I still don't know what it was. I wouldn't say there was an alien in it, like 100%, because it could be secret military technology. I really don't know what it was, but it was definitely like, these triangle-shaped UFOs that you see, where you see pictures of. It was kind of like that. I mean them pretty famous pictures. And yeah, that was my UFO experience. I've had a lot of ghost experiences as well, and entity experience ever since my childhood. But I'll talk about them in another video. So if you want to hear about them, then you're gonna have to subscribe to me, and you will know when I upload that video. Also, what I wanted to talk about is the people that say that the reptilians, that they eat children, and they like to eat humans, and that's the kind of stuff what I said when I first heard about the reptilians, that the whole reptilian thing is totally ridiculous, because big monsters that eat little children, okay, and I still really don't believe that today, because in my opinion, you will never see a reptilian being in this three-dimensional world, because they are interdimensional beings. The only time you will ever see a reptilian is when they are using a human body as a vessel, and they're in this three-dimensional world, as they already do, in my opinion. But that's the only way you will ever see them, or even if they shapeshift. If they are in a human body and they shapeshift, you might see them then. You might even see them, like I've seen ghosts as well, and entities, for like a couple of seconds, but you shouldn't see them anyway. You shouldn't see them, at least not if you're not in the astral world. And yeah, I would like to hear your people's opinions about how they can eat people when they are interdimensional beings. Or if you think they're interdimensional beings, or you've heard of some other kind of reptilians that actually do exist on this three-dimensional world and are three-dimensional themselves, which I've never heard of. You guys probably already have noticed that I'm not an expert on this subject at all, and I'm open-minded for anybody that has a different view on the reptilians, and I always like to hear more stuff about them, learn more about them, and yeah. Also, I like to talk about the all the videos where you see the eyes or the face shapeshift. I mean, I think most of these videos are fake, because I think the people that upload these videos, they truly believe that these are real videos, real shape-shifting videos, but I think most of them are fake, because I think it's just the camera that does that, It's just something about the light with the camera, and I mean, if it was true, right, then why would so many reptilians, that use human bodies as vessels, work for the damn TV, It doesn't make any sense. If their eyes constantly shapeshift back and forth, left and right, why would they do it? It's just stupid, it doesn't make any sense, man.